What's going on YouTube? I'm Wayne and this is Wayne's Fish World. Thanks for tuning in to another video today. Today's video is going to be a raw video because I don't feel like editing anything. Today I'm just going to shoot some video and I'm going to upload it and get it to you guys on Sunday. Nothing personal, it's just video editing takes a lot of time, and personally I don't know how Joey King of DIY does it. He brings 2 to 3 videos a week that is edited with quality, and a lot of my newer videos are edited extremely well, and it requires a lot of time, and I don't understand how he can do that by uploading 2 or 3 videos a week and streaming 20 hours on Facebook and raise 2 kids. And I just don't get it. I don't know if the guy actually quit his job or not like Dustin, but if he still works a full-time job and has time for his YouTube channel and his kids and his wife and everybody else in his life, then kudos to you, bud. But I got a feeling YouTube is his job now. But I could be wrong. But anyways, I want to talk about a topic today. I want to kick it old school like I used to in the day when I didn't edit my videos. I just got in front of the camera and I spoke to you guys. And a lot of people, I mean, I had a less subscriber base, but I had a more tune-in base, meaning every time I uploaded a video, people wanted to see what I was talking about. So I had more views even though I had less subscribers. Kind of funny how that works out. But today I want to talk about, do you lose your cycle when you don't have a filter on your aquarium? I was watching Tithra, and if you don't know who Tithra is, it's one of those YouTube channels, fish channels, that kind of went extinct. Maybe she'll come back one day, I don't know. But Tithra, everyone knows Jenny with Solid Gold. I guess she kind of took over the goldfish part of YouTube. But anyways, Tithra was also another girl whose channel was all around goldfish, and she bought legit information to the community. There's a direction that our community is going in today, and I feel like this is the proper way to say it to you guys in a raw video, because I'm not hiding anything. I'm just coming, well, I never hide anything from you guys. You guys know that. If I got a problem with somebody, I'll come out and say it. But this YouTube channel, our community is going in a weird direction. I'm spotting, and I know a lot of you have noticed it and brought it to my attention, but there's a lot of different directions and a lot of different styles our community is going into, and it's for the good and it's for the worse. I'm not going to call anybody out because I'm not going to do that, but there's one channel, it's like, man, you are copying that dude and you're combining it into your channel. And there's other people who put on a fake smile and get in front of the camera and they're fake as hell. But I'm not calling anybody out. That's their channel, it's their style, it's their preference, it's what works for them, and if it works for them, it's good. But personally, I like people that get in front of the camera and spit. You know, Dustin, I still like Dustin's videos, but I saw a comment on one of his old videos where someone said something like, oh, a greenhouse video just like the old days, and you know, Dustin got a little offended by it, and he has the right to. But what that person meant is I think they meant that they just missed the days where people got in front of the camera and spit, and it's kind of hard to find that nowadays. People still get in the camera and talk, but that's one thing that was good about Tithra, is that she got in front of her camera and just gave her knowledge. And that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Just me in front of my camera giving knowledge. And enough rambling, let's dive into it. Today we're going to be talking about, do you lose your cycle if you lose your filter? I was watching Tithra's video, and I think she meant it in a different direction. I got what she meant, and she was on the right track. But she stated something like, when you take your filter off, you lose your cycle. Now, that got me thinking, and I was like, you know, that's a great video topic. That's a great controversial topic. That's why a lot of people like the Fluval series, especially the Fluval Aqua Clear Hang on the Back series, the C series. These filters house a lot of biological space. They don't come with filter pads. They come with sponges, and you can put ceramic media in there or whatever you feel like putting in there. People love filters with a lot of base, a lot of surface area, because they can stuff more biomaterial in their filter. That's one thing you gotta realize, guys. It's good to have a filter that houses more room for beneficial bacteria, but at the same time, your beneficial bacteria doesn't only grow in your filter. And if you haven't been following my Aqueon series, just check it out in the description below. I'll put a link there. I talk a lot about beneficial bacteria being everywhere in your aquarium. It's not just in your filter. That's the stronghold because all the waste is collected there, or the majority of the waste is collected there, and that's where a lot of the beneficial colonizes. But it's also on every surface area of your aquarium. It's on the glass, it's on the rock, it's on the plants, it's on the heater, it's on the inlet and outlets of your filter, it's in the substrate, it's on the substrate, it's everywhere. It's not just housed in your canister filter or your hang on the back wet dry trickle filter. That's not the case. I honestly believe that's marketing trying to sell you something, and that knowledge comes with experience. A lot of people in the comment section are already going to disagree with me. Wayne, how dare you insult the Fluval series? Listen, I run a Fluval FX6 on my 125. It's an overkill filter. I love the Fluval series. They're good products. But what I'm trying to say is that all these companies, especially in saltwater, they try to sell you all these products. You know, somebody puts all this high-tech equipment on their system, and without thinking, the community just goes out and buys this equipment and says, I need to buy this because I saw New York Stilo have it on his tank. I don't know the real function of it. I don't know how, why, and what its function are and how it works, but I'm going to get it because he had success with it. Success is measured by a lot of different elements, and that's one thing we need to get back to. We need to learn our system, not the hobby. While this is an old school video, I haven't said that in a while, but every tank is different, and we need to learn our system, not the hobby. And another example, saltwater tanks. As you notice with this aquascaping, I'm not really going to tell you guys what's going to go in here yet. You're going to have to stay tuned to the video for that based on this tank. But my live rock is open because I want water flow. Water flow in an aquarium is better or more crucial than any hang-on or canister filter could ever be. And the reason I say that is, if you think about it, there's no vacuum cleaners in nature. Yes, nature has its own natural filtration to an extent, mechanical filtration, but for the most part, when you go into rivers, lakes, ponds, it's not crystal clear like our aquariums. They are filled with mud, they're dirty, they've got detritus and buildup all on the bottom, there's dead organic material, there's leaves, everything's decaying, it's doing a natural cycle. And we look at our aquarium and we say, oh, we just got to provide pristine water conditions for our fish, and anything less is inhumane. Well, it's good to provide pristine water parameters for your fish, but there is a difference between clean water and chemistry clean water. You can have water that is filthy to the eye and be chemistry clean, or you could have water that is crystal clear and be horrendously toxic for inhabitants of your aquarium. That's the big difference. Your mechanical filtration is mechanically removing it. Your biological filtration is the one that's doing its job. And what drives your biological filtration is water flow. If there is no water flow in your tank, you have still water. If you really want to get down to the science, water is always moving to an extent because it's a liquid. If it didn't move, it would be ice, it would be a solid, but that's a different matter. Water flow is what passes the water. Think about this for you saltwater people. For your phosphate reactors and your carbon reactors, what is the whole purpose? You're passing water through that media. Same concept. That water flow going through your surface area, either it be live rock or K1 Cognis or the decoration or live plants in your aquarium, that is the same concept. Water flow going through the surface area, passing through the surface area of your aquarium, is creating biological filtration, making your cycle function. A mechanical filter has nothing to do with that. You could have the best filter in the world, but it has nothing to do with that. Yes, it does provide water flow and it circulates the aquarium, but other than that, you can achieve that with a power head or a wave maker. So when you guys really take it in consideration, I'm going to wrap this up. Water flow is key to your cycle. Mechanical filtration has nothing to do with it. That's why they call it mechanical filtration. It's making it clean to the eye. Your biological filtration is making it biologically friendly to the inhabitants of your aquarium. And chemistry clean is, well, Chemical filtration is cleaning the water or removing toxins through chemical media. Other than that, guys, I've been Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. Leave your thoughts and comments in the section below. How you feel about the old school videos coming back, and I know you guys are going to be looking forward to this tank. Go check it out on Facebook.com. I left some hints over there. Until next time, I've been Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. Later.